Hey, shalom, hey, shalom. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Makakadash. Double honor to the apostles of GMS and honors to you both doing the work in truth, war, sincerity. This is something that I saw earlier on. It just makes you really think and wonder just, how, a lot of these people are going to manage when, when the famine comes, because the famine is promised to come. It's prophesied to come. And as is written in the scriptures, Isaiah 55:11, what the Most High said is going to happen will happen. All right, so this is basically a meme saying when it's been 49 minutes since my last meal. And like I said, these people ain't going to be able to manage, during the time of, of famine and stuff. So, I'll just get these precepts real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 16:21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth. And that's right, victuals are cheap at the moment. You can get most things cheap quite easily, right? So I don't want to flip in victuals, new to plural Latin victuals from Victor's food related to vivere to live, right? It's this definition here, right? It says, Merriam-Webster says, define victual, food usable by people, right? So food, it shall be so good cheap upon the earth. And, for the most part, especially in the Western world, food is cheap. Right? It says that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Right? And these people don't understand that, these good times are going to come to an end because they believe, that the houses are going to continue forever. Right? Let me get that real quick. All right. Yeah, where'd that guy go away? Where'd that go? So that is, what do we want? We want Psalms 49:11. So I'll use my phone in this angle. Right, it says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever and their dwelling places to all generations. Right, and that's the thing. They're deep. I mean, you tell these people, this kingdom's going to go down. They don't see it. They cannot see it. Right, they're like, what do you mean this kingdom's going to go down? Or you break it down to them and they just won't believe you because it's too far-fetched. Right? It says they call their lands after their own names. Alright, so we go back to what we had. Alright, it says shall be in good case. So they think these good times are going to last forever, but they won't. It says and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. And you're seeing evils growing. Right, you're seeing the potential for a trade war between America and China, a potential for a real war between Russia, England. You're seeing all these geopolitical things happening in the world, and people aren't putting two and two together. They think everything's gonna carry on being okay, but we know that ultimately, right, missiles are gonna be shot from Russia and her allies against America and her allies, and even America's allies are going to shoot at America, right? Pursuant scripture says these shall hate the whore. When you also read the prophecy, it says, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Right? So all nations that have ICBMs, shoot at America, right? It says, for many, it goes on and said, and evil, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword and famine and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right, so it says many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. And you can, when you see memes like that, people can't go 50 minutes without a meal. That's a problem, right? But like I said, it's not what I said. Like the scriptures say, the majority of people will die of famine. And then here's the main thing, because Esau's got everyone so dependent like that. All of those people that can't eat, they're gonna end up taking the chip because it's gonna be a stopgap solution for for that period of time when Esau starts manipulating the prices, this, that, and the other, and the food supply, and you only be able to have food if you got the chip, right? It says Revelation 13:16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, so you won't be able to buy, you won't be able to sell, you basically won't be able to live unless you have this chip, right? But the thing is, if you have this chip, right, then the Lord's gonna deal with you, right? Pursuant to Revelations 14:9, right? It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy lambs, and in the presence and the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. Right, so basically, if you take this chip, this mark of the beast, then you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be destroyed, and that's the end all and be all, right? However, if you're one of the ones that have faith, right, and that you have been predestined from the foundation of the earth, then this is Isaiah 65:13, says, therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Right, so if you please the Lord, right, and the Lord will feed you, man. The Lord will feed you, and you won't have to end up taking the chip. However, that said, right, this won't be an everyday thing. Nothing, it's not. I mean, not saying it won't, not saying it can't, right? But nothing here says you'll be fed every day, right? After all, it is referred to as the time of Jacob's trouble, right? People will be tested, this, that, and the other. You may get food every day, you may not. You just have to have faith, and you just have to not take that chip, whatever happens, right? No matter how hungry your belly goes, right? But those people that can't go 50 minutes without a meal, man, hey, I mean, what chance have they got? Right? Part of the, the law, the custom is, the Day of Atonement, where you have to go a whole day without eating. Right? So with that, Lord, you were edified. And until the next time, I'm going to say shalom.